So recently, Vic Mignogna announced that he was going to be going to the LA Comic-Con. I mean, it sounded awesome, right? Great to be able to see him. Well, that's apparently not going to be happening anymore because, woke losers came in and made sure the con kicked him out.
Son of a bitch!
Hey, what is going on, everybody? How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful and fantastic day today, and if not, hopefully you all will have it better tomorrow. So just the other day, on December 1st, Vic Mignogna had announced that he was going to be attending the Los Angeles Comic-Con, so that fans could actually be able to come see him. And I mean, it sounded like it was very promising, because fans were going to be able to see him at a con again, and people were excited for this. It looked great. And besides, Vic was being very eccentric with what he was doing here, with his filter that he uses on his videos to make announcements and stuff. I mean, making it entertaining, fun, right? And then, of course, as always, though, whenever Vic makes an announcement to go to a con, well, what have we seen in the past? You see a bunch of woke losers that are a part of the Kick Vic group that are coming after him, trying to make sure that he never gets to make an appearance, trying to completely ruin him, because they've been out for this man for like almost 3 years now. It'll be 3 years in January. Can you believe that? Absolutely ridiculous. And it's the festering rats that these woke bums actually are, and how they always jump from one thing to the next, trying to ruin whatever they can. Well, of course, they heard about this, and they're going after Vic yet again, because this man can never take a break. So, Tug, that umbrella guy, had a tweet saying, Mars Girl is stalking Vic Mignogna again. You'd think Kick Vic would stop creeping on a guy never charged with any crime, but no, without him, they're nothing, which is true. Because what they do is they leech onto somebody successful and well-liked, like Vic Mignogna. And, of course, Vic's innocent, but they continue to try to say that, oh, he's not, he's a terrible person. They go on about this, and there's no evidence to back up their claims. They just try to ruin what people enjoy, and they're trying to ruin a good band's career. Mars Girl came in here saying, really snuck that win at the last second, huh? Comic-Con LA, just so you're aware that your vendor is bringing this person in. Like, they have a complete bitch fit over something that's not even a problem. And they try to make him look like he's a terrible person. Vic Mignogna is one of the nicest people you could ever meet. But they're never going to let this go, because when it comes to the cancel mob, what they want to do is they want to tear you down. They want to destroy everything. They want to take everything away from you, because they're jealous, miserable losers. That's what they are. I mean, they'll go so far as to make sure that not only will you lose your job, they want to make sure you lose your house, they want to make sure you lose your family, they want to make sure you're living on the side of the street in a cardboard box, and they're going to run over to you, set you on fire, beat you to death with baseball bats, and then they're like, that's still not enough for us. They're terrible people. They're the worst. So, the idiot Mars Girl continued saying, it's not even this booth, it's the booth for the vendor Ace Anime Collectibles. He's not even listed as a guest on the website. The vendor Ace Anime Collectibles just seem to be letting him piggyback off their booth a very legitimate and totally not sneaky way to participate in an event where you were not invited guest.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
Anytime I see anything with Mars Girl, it reminds me of when Marvel was doing that terrible version of Squirrel Girl. She looks, it reminds me exactly of that horrible Tumblr art. It was just so bad. And then when she complains like a Karen, where it's like, I'm super not cool with this Nancy. That's Mars Girl for you. She's a screeching Karen. That's basically the way I see her. That's what she is. And they've been doing this for almost 3 years. You look at Vic. Vic has gotten so much more support in 3 years. People love this man. He's got tons of people who support him, who love him, who will go out of their way to see him. People love this man. And then you look at all those Kick Vic losers. Where have you gotten in 3 years? Nowhere. They haven't gotten anywhere in 3 years. Except for the only thing they have to their name is certified asshole. That's it. From the moment they wake up in the morning to the moment that they go to bed, their whole goal is to destroy people, to ruin people's day, and make them miserable like they are. They're disgusting people. And then, of course, Los Angeles Comic-Con, what do? They bend the knee. That Star Wars girl had a tweet stating, huge mistake, Vic was never charged, and those weirdos trying to cancel him provided zero evidence to any of their claims. Vic has hours long line every event he's at, and you are basing this decision on a bunch of tantrum throwing Karens versus listening to your actual paying customers, which is true. They would rather cater to these woke bums that don't support them, rather than actual people who do give them money, who actually come to their cons to see people like Vic, they actually like, that are actual fans. And you have these people that come in here that are like, I see that Comic-Con LA now has a known predator, Vic Mignogna, on their guest list. This is unacceptable. For the safety of your female guest, I urge you to remove him. And I call upon my Star Trek family to tweet and email in support of his removal at the event. I mean, this is what they do. And then if you don't agree with him, well then, oh, you're a bigot. Funny thing is that whenever these cons listen to these woke bums, they're actually ruining their own credibility. They're ruining their own reputation. And then they responded by saying, we looked into this. He was not a guest of ours. An exhibitor had invited him to do a booth appearance. He is no longer attending the show.
You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
To think that these cons, they listen to these idiots. One of the biggest problems I think of, like, social media has been that you have these woke bums on there. They come on there and they screech about things. They think that these are the real fans when they're really not. They couldn't give a shit. They just want to make sure that they ruin the event for anyone who enjoys it. That's what they want to do. And then, well, these cons, they ruin their own reputations. If it were me in charge of these cons, I wouldn't listen to these idiots. I'd keep Vic at the con. And you know what? If there was anybody that was screeching about it, I'd just tell them to fuck off. I'd just be like, oh, you have a problem with me inviting Vic? Oh, stay mad, bruh. That's what I would do. I'd make sure that they just continued to seethe. And then I'd just laugh at it. And then I would post it up there being like, hey, look, we got Vic coming. I would have like the biggest post ever being like, yeah, look, Vic's coming to our con, guys. Make sure to come. Bring the family, bring the kids. Come meet. I would do everything I could to make sure that it was known, because I would do my best to help him. But also, I would want fans to have a good time. And I would make sure that they would get to see Vic if it was me. But to see these woke losers continue to chase after him, just shows how pathetic they are as people. Shows how awful and evil they really are. And to see LA Comic-Con bend the knee to these losers, well, it just shows that LA Comic-Con's a bunch of cucks. And I continue to hope the best for Vic. But anyways, let me know what you think about this entire situation down below. Subscribe to the channel if you were new here. And make sure you were still subscribed, because YouTube is unsubscribing people from all their favorite channels. So make sure you were still subscribed to all your favorite channels. Hit the video with a like, and also be sure to share the video on social media. Spread the word and get it out there. It's greatly appreciated, and it really helps out the channel a lot. Also, be sure to follow me on both Discord and Minds. We have a wonderful community there. Not only that, but it will keep you up to date on when the newest videos will be released, as well as any other upcoming events in the near future. So be sure to follow me on both Discord and Minds. The links are in the description down below. But anyways, I hope you all have yourselves a wonderful and fantastic day today. And remember, if today was not a good day, tomorrow can always be better. Take care of yourselves and everyone around you, and have yourselves a good one out there, everybody.